Okay, good evening, everybody, and welcome back to Press Play. I'm your host, JJ48, and tonight we should be finishing our collection of the essences. Whether that means we'll actually be able to finish the game or not, I'm not sure. We'll have to kind of see how long this last dungeon takes. But at the very least, we should be approaching the end. Uh, Furthermore, I have a little bit of a celebration going on because tonight is kind of our 1 year anniversary for starting this stream. Last year we started on March 15th. Today's the 14th, so it's close enough. I'm calling it 1 year anniversary. And as a result, I'm going to put myself through challenge mode of seeing if I can beat the final dungeon while wearing a silly looking piece of cardboard on my head and having an elastic strap dig into my chin. So without further ado, let's start into it. So of course, last time we went into Jabu Jabu and retrieved the essence that was inside of him. Um, so now, I think we're gonna head back to town, see if there's anything we have to do there. Talk to the Maku tree, see if we can get a little bit of a reminder of where we should be going. I think if we remember our past map, the area that's in the past where the graveyard is now is all still unexplored, so that's probably where we're going next, but we'll need to figure out how we can get there. And also, while I'm here, I think I can talk to Tingle again, if I can remember how to get to him. Okay, really wasn't that hard. What's this? Look at all the mystical seeds you've gathered. Tingle the fairy can make it so your satchel can carry more seeds, shall I? Sure. Very well, then Tingle shall work his magic. Close your eyes. Tingle, tingle, kalulimpa. Alright, we can now carry up to, I think, 50 seeds each. Alright, and come back if we wish to see Tingle. And don't steal Tingle's magic words. Of course not. Doesn't seem like it's been a whole year. No, and in some ways it's just kind of flown by, hasn't it? I mean, we haven't quite hit 52 episodes. That's might be part of it, because of course there were a couple weeks when I was out of town and couldn't stream. But wait a second, wasn't there an old man here before? It was like the kid and an old man. I made dinner today for the first time in a while. Look, see how tall the tower got. Or maybe that's a result of either I'm misremembering, or else maybe that's a result of us rescuing Nehru and her setting the timeline back to rights, at least for a little while. Oh, here's an old man up here. Were you always here? Am I just misremembering stuff? That tower is surely bigger, and the town is all run amok. My body's not feeling right neither. I guess bad things do come in spades. Do I have any rings to... I do have a ring to appraise. Oh my, you're amazing! You have slain 1,000 monsters! Take this ring! I like how Vasu gives me rings for certain milestones, but doesn't actually give them to me already appraised. It's, here's a ring that you'll have to pay me to get appraised. In that sense, I'm kind of surprised he doesn't just make up more milestones just to be able to give me a lot more rings. Okay, the like ring. Become a like. Odd. Okay, This is the Slayer's Ring, 1000 beasts slain. Okay. Okay, now you just have me kind of curious about this like ring. Like or an Octorok? Let's see what it's like to be a like. Okay, can't use any of my items, but I certainly am a like. All right. Can I talk to people? Cannot talk to people. What does my fiance think? Doesn't even recognize me. That's understandable. Can't be a like while picking stuff up, apparently. Turn back to Link when I do that. That's... Oh, will she still respond to me if I'm a like? Okay. Continue to see her whenever a request has made me weary, so either she responds to me while I'm a like, or else she'll heal up monsters as well as heroes. On the other hand, nobody's freaking out about a monster just wandering through town. I am called Ganon. Oops, I spoke to a stranger. I'm not really a stranger. I've known you your entire life, pretty much. Okay, you have more to teach. And helping those in need is good for Gasha-nuts. Okay. So doing quests also helps Gasha-nuts. That might be as much as Ganon's going to develop in this game. Oh yeah, I was going to ask the Maku tree if she had any more advice. The last essence must be hidden somewhere in Labrina. Okay. See, I do have the long shot now, so... Or, what is it? Their long hook, okay. So it's possible that I'll need that. Okay, let's talk to Maple. Okay, you know the drill. Fastest one wins. You have more stuff than before. You took like one bomb and a couple rupees. I took a lot more than that. Okay, well, if it makes her happy, I guess. Alright, so first let's see if we can get through this way. Well, we got to hear some different music briefly. You were sent back by a strange force. Okay, what if we go down here? I think I should be able to, I might be able to warp into the water, but yeah, I can because I did that before, but I'm going to see if I can try to get on land. I think there might have been some land up here, or at least some calm water that doesn't immediately force me right back into the whirlpool. Well, that's not exactly what I was looking for. Okay, there we go. That's good enough for now. Nope. It's the other thing when swimming as Mermaid Link, he has a little bit of a drift to him. Well, that looks suspicious. That looks very suspicious. Okay, there's nothing over there that I can, like, hook shot over to. Wait a second, okay, what about if up, over one, maybe that island we can get to, like, in the present, and then we can warp back. Well, we're in a new area, that's good. Whoop. Ah. I forgot I still had the harp instead of my sword. Okay. Excuse me, Mr. Tokay from the past. I'm sorry to just keep popping in and out of existence for you. I suppose I can keep planting Gasha seeds, even though I, by this point, know that there's absolutely no way I'm going to be coming back to most of them. Ooh, what's this? Can't go up. So, underneath the island, apparently. Oh, that looks interesting. Let's see what's in here. Okay, so this isn't progression, but what is this? Come on, Link, get in front of it. Heart piece. Okay. Okay, so that, interesting, didn't really help us get closer to our end goal. So there was nothing there. Nothing there. What is on the screen north of here? Okay, so we need to make it to that screen, because I think that's where the, that little island with the 3 statues on it was. Okay. Hey, haven't been here in a while. Wow, what has this grown into? A ring! Yay! Maybe we'll be particularly lucky and it'll be a really good ring. Okay. So I think this was the screen that the island was on. Let's see if we can warp into those whirlpools. Oh, that was the correct screen, but it's still getting a magical force there. I guess we can't warp at all within the, I was already down here. This is where we got the key to the first dungeon. There we go. I can put another Gasha seed here that I'm going to completely forget about. Okay, so I think... in the past, there's that island, and there was an underwater cave. So maybe if we go in the past and look for a cave, we'll find something that links to that. Oh, okay, let's... Well, we haven't been here. We're there. Or these two. So those would probably be the best spots to look. If we can make it there. Okay, now that's the way that we went to get to the, to get our shield. Okay, well there's a cave there, that's... or can we even get in there? Ah. The seas beyond here swallow up all who venture into them, the sea of storms. I can't allow a child like you to pass. The Zora scale, so you're JJ48, you may pass. I know not what lies beyond, and I ask not why you must pass. Fare you well. Okay, wow. He did his job, and then he is just out of here. Okay. Can we get here in the present? can get here in the present, but well, I don't know that we can get inside in the present. At least not at the moment. Oh, what was that? A pirate ship. Tales tell of giant ruins out east in the Sea of No Return. Okay, that's exactly what I'm looking for. If you go to the ruins out east, you can never return. Okay, don't much care for the sound of that. Captain isn't thinking about a thing. It's a horrible thing to say about your captain. How long have we been adrift? Sailing the seas is every man's dream. It was great to so gallantly sail off to me dreams, but we got stuck in this sea of storms and can't get out. You've got the Zora's Scale sea charm. Aye, that could calm this sea of storms. How about you give me that, Zora's Scale? See, on the one hand, I went through a lot to get this. On the other hand, the Zoras, even though they made me go through a lot, they don't seem to value it very highly, because they were practically just looking to give it away, if I recall. So, okay. Thank ye, you're a good man. Ahoy, mateys, we're off to Olodrum, the land of seasons. Aye, aye, sir. Thank ye, now we can escape these seas. Take this as a sign of me thanks. It's the jewel called the Tokay Eyeball. It's said to be the thing that opens the way to the ancient tomb. I don't know if it's true or not, though. Got the Tokay Eyeball, a treasure of the deep. You've really helped us out. Aye, we found that Tokay Eyeball on Crescent Island. Maybe you should head that way. We're off now. Oi, mateys. Aye, aye, sir. Well, before I go that way, I want to see what this cave's about here. Okay. Another ring. So it seems like the whole purpose of that, of the Sea of Storms here was just, I mean, there's a ring we could get and talk to the pirates. Okay. Well, let's see. Well, I hate that I'm on this row, but it'll still suck me in if I get too close. Okay. Okay, I think I need to be in the past. Yep, here's this statue idol thing, and you can see it's got one of its eyeballs right there, so let's pop this into place. And in the present, I believe this was the entrance to one of the dungeons, the third dungeon, if I recall, which means that at some point, if this is a passageway now, at some point in between, show your courage, wisdom, and power. The road to the past shall then open. Road to the past? I'm already in the past. Okay, so before was our power, is this our wisdom? Yeah, that'll learn you. If I push myself into a pit, that'll... There we go. Okay, then this is courage, then? Yes, I want you guys out of the way. Hmm. Okay, well, if I... I think if I found my way back there, I could jump over to where the block was, but I don't know if that's actually the route or not. I know that's not the route. Okay. Yeah, let's... I should have taken... If I had a ring to reduce fall damage, I probably should have taken that. Okay, so here we go. Okay, so can't go up there. Okay, let's try this. The worst part is not even being able to see the grid, so it's tough to like orient myself. Oh, okay. Okay, let's see if I can, hopefully there's not a wall there. There we go. Okay, so if the last room was courage, I guess this room is jumping and swimming? Okay, and here we are. This is where we were trying to get to. So that one's... Put them in a line. Yep, there we go. Okay. Oh, I'm not sure that we've, Ow. Oh, you can shoot through walls. I don't think we've seen Lionels before in this game. In fact, I don't think we've seen Lionels since, Link to the Past, have we? kind of curious if my shield can block their shots, but I don't really want to test it. Here's some more of those blue statues that we weren't sure what they are supposed to depict. Okay, I don't think... Okay, I think our shield does not block their shots. Because I think I had my shield up, unless my finger slipped off the button for a moment. Okay, and I'm going to die soon, so hopefully... Sir, if you happen to have a fairy or a heart on you, that would be... Never mind. If I can just make it to the entrance here, then if I die, I won't lose too much progress. It's good. Level 8, Ancient Tomb. There we go. There's parts of this theme that sound a little familiar, as if we've heard not this exact song, but like it's a variation of something we've heard. Open your ears to the sound of a sword against the wall. Unless it's in the first room. Okay, must be in the first room then. I missed something somewhere? Must have missed a spot or something. Wouldn't think it would be on this wall. These don't move. Hey, Owl, you're not sitting right in front of it, are you? The only other option I have I can think of would be to just start trying bombs and see if I'm missing the sound. Okay. Okay, so it's got to be in this room, I think. At least this room offers plenty of bombs, so we're not going to run out there. Am I missing something? Do any of those sound different to anyone else? Hoping that these bomb blasts will... hit the spots next to them. Open your ears to the sound of a sword against the wall. Yeah, they all sound the same to you. That's what I thought, because I think we've heard, like if it's a bombable wall, the sound that it makes before, and it's like a significant difference in pitch. Okay. Well, that's... Huh. Sort of like that. Okay, let's, And any of you guys move over here on this side? Yeah, so that wasn't very helpful. Your hint shouldn't have been about the sound of the hollow wall. It should have been about, like, hey, some of these things can move. have a bunch of posts. I think I see what let's do here. So one of them will have this. One of them will have this. We'll stand on this one and we'll launch a seed. It's kind of cool. The kind of book-looking tablet thing opened up. Can we read it? No reading it. Kind of look like a mountainish thing on the top, and a bunch of writing underneath. So I guess that's maybe that is the tomb that this whole dungeon's named after. I hope usually we find a map fairly early. It'd be nice to kind of get an idea of what this whole thing looks like. Well, okay, we can see the first floor is that. Ah. And there's more floors. Interesting. Hey, here we go. So we have that, and then we have that, and then we have that, and then tiny back little third floor basement, which is not directly underneath the first floor that is of the same shape. That's interesting. So let's see. This says it's an ancient tomb. The only thing I can think of is it kind of looks like maybe like a castle that's being built up, like, you know, first floor, little towers in the corners, and then the central part built up more, and then the centralist part built up even more, and then like this would be the dungeon underneath, maybe? Maybe that's a little bit of a stretch, but that's the only thing I can think of. Like, I don't really see this as being a tomb in any particular way. Okay, so this is going to be very much a switch block based dungeon, I think. Okay, so I think this is a way to get back from other places. This isn't a way to get to places. I mean, we're certainly seeing a lot of ghosts. I guess that's kind of tombish. I don't think we've seen this many ghosts in any of the tombs before. Although, if it's a tomb, I am kind of surprised that we're not seeing more Stelphos. Because, of course, you know, ghosts are associated with tombs as well, but the ghost is like the soul of a dead person. And so, while it could appear at the tomb of a person, I would think that it's just as likely that it would appear, you know, at like places that the dead person liked going to, and something like at his house, or, you know, his favorite park or something. Whereas a tomb, I usually think of like that's where the body is interred, and so would think that that could be. I'd see more like Stalfos and oh, what are the mummies called? Gibdos. Okay, well here we go. Now we can easily. Uh, okay, see this is kind of what I'm looking for in a tomb. Also, it's been a while, I think, since we've seen a Stalfos actually carrying a key like that. Um, have we seen that since the first Zelda? I guess if we do that. Also, just out of curiosity, if I go here, can anybody guess what our next item is going to be? The item for this dungeon. So if you're looking through this stuff, you might notice that we have upgraded our sword, our shield, and our switch hook, uh, but our power bracelet is explicitly level 1. So I'm guessing that we are going to be upgrading that this dungeon. Okay, so I don't have any keys, so I can't go down that way, but I am going to want to remember that there's a key door that way. Up here, in the next room, I needed a power bracelet to be able to get through that way. Or I need the blocks changed. Here, I need to come up from the south. Oh. Okay, I need the blocks changed in order to do that. Why didn't I go up this way? Or did I? Did I go? No, I didn't go up this way. Oh, that's right. I went over here and then I used the switch hook to go that way. Okay, so we have another. I think we're going to need to upgrade our power bracelet to get through that. Can't do that. I'm probably going to have to come up through those stairs and push that to the side. Okay, well, should have jumped at the end, but... Okay, so... can return back to the room that we needed the key for. Ow. Is this going to end up being a shortcut to that room, or is this going to end up being a long cut? Okay, one of these rooms. First things first. Let's take out those guys. Oh, sir, I need you to come over here, please. Thank you. Okay, that needs to be our final goal there, because there's no way out of that. Let's do... Okay, I think we got it. Alright. Hey, this is the Power Glove. Is it so bad? No. You can now lift heavy objects. For those of you who don't know, the reference was the, in the movie The Wizard, which was basically just a really long Nintendo commercial. They featured the Nintendo Power Glove for the NES, and the character using it is, I love the Power Glove, it's so bad. Because it was like late 80s and bad meant good or something like that. Okay, and there was one other place that we needed the glove to get to that we didn't need to hit the switch for, so we'll go try to find that as well. Well, of course, since we're here, let's do this. Okay, that's exactly what I didn't want to do. There we go. Okay, that was just the, that one floor. Now we're on the biggest floor. And this floor is bigger than all the other ones put together. Wow. Okay, what's this guy's deal? Ah, we're playing this game again. Okay. Okay, uh, what did I turn into? There we go, okay. Not sure, but I definitely don't want to do it again. Okay, easiest to hit if it's like this. Although he doesn't... Oh, okay. There we go. Okay. So that's the same game that we've been... let's see, when have we... How long have we been playing that? We kind of had something like that in Zelda 2, when we had Karak that we had to just reflect his own magic back at him. Of course, Link to the Past, we had it with Aghanim. That was Aghanim's whole deal, was doing exactly that game. And then in Zelda 4 and Link's Awakening, we played it with the Shadow of Aghanim. And in... I have to... And then in Ocarina of Time, we played it against Ganon. So, really getting their mileage out of that game. Okay, so... I have 5 of these things. It's a very confusingly laid out dungeon. Why doesn't the game show you the health status of your opponent? That's a good question. 'Cause it has done in some previous Zelda games. Most notably in Zelda 2, we actually had a health gauge for our bosses. But in general, it doesn't. Yeah, I think a lot of that is just that many of the boss or many of the enemies are just, it's only like one sword hit or 2 sword swipes, so it's not really necessary. And for the bosses, I wonder if part of it could be that some bosses require a certain amount of damage that, like, when you upgrade your sword, you can kill the boss faster. And some bosses don't. Like, some bosses, it's a certain number of hits that no matter how strong Link is, it'll always take 3 hits or something like that. So maybe that's it 'cause they didn't want to confuse people. Maybe it's because the screen would actually be pretty small if we were playing it on a Game Boy, so maybe they thought it would be too cluttered. I don't know. So we got the slate. Ancient words are written on it. Fortunately, I don't read ancient, so it doesn't really mean anything to me. I think before we go further, I'm going to see if I can go up and get this last... find out where this last thing was. Because I'm wondering if that might be the compass. Yep. Or am I just... I might just be trapped here now that we did this cycle, until we find another way to raise the things, or another stairway up. If we found another stairway up, that might let us back into there. Or I guess we beat the mini-boss, I could warp back to the entrance. But I don't necessarily want to do that at the moment. So let's see, we've been that way, let's see what's down this way. Aha. Okay, so we found a slate, and that slate fits in here and with these torches. So I guess we need to find 3 more slates. It looks like something fits in this hole. You know, when I saw the book, no, sorry. When I saw that book thing, or the 2 slabs move apart up above, I thought that thing in the middle looked kind of like a mountain. Now I'm not so sure. When I see them together like that, maybe it's a mountain, or maybe it's the top of like a flame. Okay, we do have a key, so let's see what's over this way first. Okay, a little restoration storage room. I kind of like this, that there's a room that's just full of little odds and ends and pots, and it's all on its own, like it's a little storage room in the dungeon. Okay. Okay, let's see if we can... Okay, really didn't need to rush, I guess. Okay, we got another slate. Okay, so each of these corners is probably going to have a slate in it. At least that's the way it's working out so far. Okay, so that's the other room that where we used our key. And then we'd get over there, and then maybe that would take us back up. Oh. Nope, let's try actually throwing this at that guy. Wow, that is impressive. I threw a huge statue like that at you, and it just kind of knocked you back a little bit. That is some really impressive armor they've got. Okay, there wouldn't be a bombable wall there. Okay, we have some ice. Interesting. Can't get over to that block to be able to open up the gate, which seems like that'll be necessary to get over into that corner. Oh boy. These things combined with ice. Goody. Let's just... There we go. Oh, we're on this level, but this is a completely flooded area. Oh wait, that's right. We established, I think, that we can still do this. We just need to do that. Paths open when ancient words are mastered. Well, thank you, Owl Statue, but I think we had kind of already figured that out, because I'm assuming that what he's talking about is that we need to get these 4 tablets, uh, and then we'll be able to get through in that one room. Oh. Okay, this is interesting area, because there's pits, and this is an interesting way of doing it that we can't jump over the pits because we're Zora Link, and Zora Link can't jump. Also, Zora Link has the kind of drifting physics that make it so that he's has a little bit of trouble with you can't really just like stop on a dime or anything. Okay, so then this ought to take us. But there's 2 ways to go. Interesting. What's over here? Yeah. Okay, so then it looked like there was another way to go that'll probably take us out of this area. Or is this a dead end? No, doesn't look like it. Okay, so that's how we can get back there. So where's our staircase? We're looking for a secret passage that can take us to the... Oh, maybe. Let's go ahead and put these into place. Ah, okay. Okay, so that's where the boss's lair is. No, did not want to do that. Well, let's see, how are we going to get... Oh. I was thinking, how are we going to rotate it? But we don't need to rotate it because when we push it that way, there we go. Okay. Well, I had my shield up. You guys shouldn't have been able to hit me. You guys are cheating. Okay, anything else to this? There. Ah. Almost missed picking up a Gasha seed that we're never going to really use. Whoa. Actually did a little bit of a crisscross maneuver there. Okay, sir, if you could... let me just switch to a weapon that I can kill you from a range without having to endanger myself. Oh, nope, you're immune to that. Okay, in that case... There we go. And no thank you, I will just nope out of that. Hmm. I don't think I haven't found the boss's key yet though, have I? Ah, maybe I need to go up there and get that. If I push that out of the way, I'd be able to get that. That might be the boss's key. Okay, so I need to try to remember how it was that we got up there. It was in the statue, wasn't it? Or underneath the statue. I mean, I think that there's only that one and the one that we missed earlier, which must be the compass. So I don't think we really need to go back for the compass, so we'll just continue on here. I'm going to take my ring off until we figure out what this boss is all about and if we defeat him with a sword or with something else. Okay, wow, we're just have a bombable thing. We have a shoot fire at the brazier thing. We have a lift this guy out of the way, and then we have a locked door. Okay. What's this guy's deal? Okay, I can hit those. Oh, maybe I'd hit him back at him? Okay, yep, that seems to do it. Okay, fires him when he passes me. Okay. Oh. Maybe get him to clamp down on a bomb? Okay, well that seemed to do it. Timing's terrible. And can you come away from the wall there, please? Because that makes it really hard to get in front of you and thus throw a bomb back at you. Okay. Now let's... is there. Ah, I remember this. So now he's protected in front, and if we fire at him, he does that. So the trick is... Oh, let's have to hit him from behind. Oh, oh, apparently can't jump over that. Okay, can't oh. Okay, I need to hit that. No, okay. Nice. Okay, wow, that's tough to grab onto those without getting close enough to take damage. But I think that's what I have to do. Okay, yep. And then I don't have much time, because if I miss the timing of it, then he'll have a chance to pull the other one back and attack me. Like that. And I have to pull it all the way out. Okay. And I have 2 hearts left. 1 heart left. 1 more hit and I'm dead. Okay, so can we do this without dying? Nope. Okay. Oh boy. Okay, well... Okay, those guys are no longer one-hit kills because we took our ring off. That's fine. I think it should be fairies down here, so... I have a little bit of a better idea of how to beat him, at least, so there shouldn't be... we shouldn't lose quite so much health throughout the battle. I think the big thing is that when he shoots the laser... and strafes across the room, I thought there was a way to avoid that, but it's probably either a really precise feather jump or else something. Maybe it's unavoidable. Okay. This boss is actually a good example of what I was talking about earlier, that we don't necessarily, we're not using our sword. It's not that like we're doing a certain amount of damage to him each time and trying to do that. It's, he takes like 3 hits in a phase and then he moves on to the next phase. Okay, so let's... Oh, come on. best bet is to just kind of stay here where if we just deflect these back, they should arrive. Okay, need to go a little bit over more. No, don't stop going over to the right. Okay, I'll need to go to mount and then there we go. Oh, okay, don't need to hit them that fast. I think one more hit ought to do it. Yep, okay, there we go. And then this one, okay, we're gonna need our bombs. Okay, come away from the wall. This is the irritating part. Okay, missed that. We hit him once. I think it's just 3 hits per phase. 2 hits, so once more and we should be done with this. Okay, missed. Look, buddy, we both know how this is going to turn out. Can you just work with me here? Okay, too early. There we go. Let's see, this one. Oh, if we shoot him, that stops his laser. Okay, so 3 hits didn't do it. 4 hits did, okay. Alright, now back to this stage. Just need to try to avoid the shots. And we need to try to... Three pulls, let go, okay. Okay, that didn't hurt me as he was dragging it back to him. That's good. There we go. Well, why couldn't you have done that the first time? Alright, we got the Falling Star, an essence of time. The eternal light of this heavenly body acts as guide to the other essences. Thank you. You've gathered all the essences of time. Now I can create something that will aid you. Please visit me after you've grown up. I'll wait for you no matter after... Did it say after I've grown up or after she's grown up? I will wait for you no matter how long. Okay, so there is still within this maze. Okay, it's not there. There we go. Okay, so good. We got that's a particular ring that's in here. Now, looking at our time, we have about a half an hour left, which I don't think will necessarily be enough time to go take on Veran and end the game. But you know what? Let's go for it. Let's go for it, and if it's If we end up going a little bit over, then we'll end up going a little bit over. So. And then we'll be able to start Oracle of Seasons the next game. Or next week. Actually, before we do that, there was that island here in the present that had just a whole bunch of statues that we needed the level 2 ring for, or level 2 gloves. So I want to see what's that all about. And I don't know if I explicitly said it or not. You probably already guessed by now, but just to say it clear. Okay, there's nothing here. Okay, there we go. A ring. We won't be doing our normal post-game analysis once we're done with this game. Instead, I'm going to wait until we've played through both times. So this game into Oracle of Seasons, and then Oracle of Seasons into this game again. And then after that, then we'll do kind of the post-game analysis. So. Okay, this is the Whimsical Ring. Sword damage down, but sometimes deadly. That's what that ring... Okay, so that... yes, I remember seeing that ring. It actually weakens your sword, but every once in a while your sword will just be a one-hit kill for, like, anybody. So it's... Or... I'm not sure if it's necessarily a one-hit kill, like, against a boss or something, but it is definitely a very, like, a much more powerful. So I call this the Pegasus Ring. Lengthen Pegasus Seed effect. Okay. That could be useful. The Blue Ring. Damage taken equals 1/2. Okay, and we've seen, well, I don't know if we've seen in this playthrough, but there are rings that will reduce damage taken, but also reduce sword damage. The special thing about the Blue Ring, that was the one that we actually found in the ancient tomb maze, and there, let's see, and in there we actually, the Blue Ring just halves damage without reducing your sword damage. So, I think I prefer the sword damage up ring, but the Blue Ring's still really good. This is the Blue Luck Ring, half damage from beams. Okay. JJ48, you've collected all 8 essences of time and know their power. Thanks to you, time flows true in me again, and I remember all I had forgotten. I'm the Guardian of Nehru, Oracle of Ages, and my Meku seed can be used only by a hero who knows the powers of the essences of time. The hero who knows the essences of time sees unwavering truth across time and space. If you can do this, you can stop Veran. Okay, take this. Alright, we got a huge Meku seed. This should penetrate evil forces. What a waste, you're too late. Uh-oh. Give up. Don't you know all your efforts are for naught? Oh, it was you the whole time. We are the Gerudo Witches, Twinrova. This world is ours to manipulate. No matter how much you struggle, the dark rites will begin soon. Remember our name as if it were sorrow, the name of Twinrova. Oh ho 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 ho. Oh, and I thought you guys were had turned over a new leaf after the last game when you guys were just kind of operating shops in the southern swamp. Oh, it's unfortunate. It's Twinrova! Twinrova! Who thought the terrible Gerudo witch Twinrova would appear? What could her plan be? Interesting that the Maku tree's referring to Twinrova as singular. Because of course the two do have a like single form when they kind of combine, but I always thought it was like the two of them who combined into a single form, not that it was a single form who could split into two. What could her plan be? Changing to that face as she says, "I'm filled with sorrow, just as Twinrova hoped. The world is doomed." Probably should have left your worried face on just a little bit longer. You must stop Queen Ambi at the Black Tower and cast down Veran, please. Okay. We're going to go one more time to the top to see if there's any last goodies. Could have sworn one of these had something else, but I guess I was mistaken. Okay. Okay, and we'll check in with Pippin and Blossom. I think we're done with them, but for now. Yep, Ganon's still grown. He'll probably still think of me as a stranger, even though he's already talked to me. Yeah, I can't get through in the present. I'm gonna have to go back into the past, which makes sense because that's where they were working on it and where it's now presumably complete. It's still kind of interesting to me that the people can notice the tower getting larger. Oh, okay, can't warp here. People, yep, strange force. People in the present can notice the tower getting larger as opposed to it getting larger and then them just thinking that it has been that way their entire lives. So. Ah, that's why we couldn't go. Hey, Ralph. So, you finally made it. I came to destroy Veran. Veran has taken control of Queen Ambi, right? Then to beat Veran, I must defeat Queen Ambi. Well, Queen Ambi, Veran, I'll destroy the both of you. Then the people of this age and of our age will have peace. But what will happen to me? Don't forget me. I mean, I think of you as a friend. I think of you as a friend too, Ralph, in the same way that I thought of No, I would even put you above Navi when it comes to friendship. Because even though you weren't very helpful, you didn't follow me around constantly irritating me. So, yeah. Okay, I'm going. Ralph can do it. Goodbye. Wait. I was researching the past and found something awful. Ralph is a descendant of Queen Ambi. Do you know what this means? Ralph lives now because Ambi lived in the past. If Ambi is slain, Ralph will never exist. Okay, so meaning that not only was Queen Ambi Ralph's ancestor, but she hasn't had the kid that will become Ralph's next ancestor yet. So, okay. I came to try to stop Ralph, but I couldn't. Please, stop Ralph. He means to sacrifice himself for the people of this age by slaying Queen Ambi. I can't allow Ralph to make such a sacrifice. Don't worry, Ralph could not possibly slay anybody. As long as he's the one trying to kill her, he should be safe. You're the only one who can save Ralph and all of us. Impa and I will find a way to give strength to the villagers. Please, save Ralph. Okay. I think I'm being a little too hard on Navi. Maybe, but she was quite irritating. It's dangerous past this point. There are beasts everywhere, and you can't even find your way to the top without getting lost. What's going on? That would be strange to have a tower actively under construction, and there's just wild beasts living in it. That's cool. I don't think I ever realized I can deflect Octorok shots with my sword. So, the fact that these are all still here, does that mean that Ralph just ran past them and didn't fight him at all? Okay, this shield does not block that laser beam. Good to know. Have we shot a Gibdo with a fire seed yet? Show what happens. If we set them on fire, they become a gold Stalfo. Which is, quite honestly, even more annoying to deal with. That's why I settle for just hitting them with the sword, even though the sword doesn't have knockback against them. So I'm kind of curious, if I become an enemy, will they stop shooting at me? No, they're still shooting. And they can still damage me, so... Okay. Thought maybe there was a use to the like ring, but I guess it's just for fun. Not that there's anything wrong with the game including stuff just for fun. I mean, it is a game, but it is allowed to have some elements that are entertaining, I guess. It doesn't have to be all just work and drudgery. Okay, we got some spinning essences. Good. Now I'm kind of curious what would have happened if we'd come up without the seed and tried the 3 passageways there. I'll have to make a note to try that in our next, when we play through this again later. Black Tower Turret. Okay, so we just have a whole bunch of stairs every which way. Okay, so let's see. Where's... Are we trying to get, like, to the ones up in the middle there? If I can... Well... Yeah, I think we're trying to get to the ones up in the middle. So I think if I do this, then I can do that. Okay, so I could have just come up that way. And then this is just going to lead me back down to there. So that didn't help me at all. Other than I can replenish those. So... Okay, so I think the only other way I can go is there. Okay. Up here. Okay, then we can go here, and I'm going to see what the owl statue has to say. Owl statue, how dare you be here helping Veran? I thought you were our ally. Truth glares at your back. Okay. Oh. Ah, okay, I think. So let's follow the flame that was at our back. Maybe? Okay. I think that's where the one. We were correct. Okay, no, don't knock me off, please. Okay, so there's that. It's not a monster, that's just a guy with a weapon. I was going to ask how the blue Lionel's got up here, but then again I realized if a blue Lionel tells you that he wants to get up somewhere, you don't tell him no. Hey, Ralph! You must be Ralph, of Ambi's line. Ha! I have no time for such small fry. Be gone with you. Or do you mean to fight me? Don't make me laugh. Fool, this is the body of Ambi, your ancestor. If you slay me, you will vanish from this world. Do you still wish to fight? You trickster. Fine, if I slay you, I vanish. Maybe it is terrifying, but if I must, I must. To do nothing and live just isn't me. Then it means... Ralph, you've been living and doing nothing for most of the game, but... I guess... time to grow up sometime. Then it means nothing. I will destroy you to protect the people of this age, and to protect Nehru! And that went about as expected. Oh, because of my kindness, young Ralph still lives, but you still attack me. If you damage Ambi's body, Ralph will vanish. You can't intend to end your dear friend's life by your own hand. Ha ha ha. I mean, didn't we already establish with Nehru that we just have to, like, fire some mystery seeds at her? That voice. I couldn't do it. Don't I look the fool? No more so than usual. Nehru. You come despite my warning? Do you not value life? Or are you a mere fool? Regardless, it won't be easy. I'll teach you your place. I'll not be as kind as before. Okay, so I think we're going to want this and that. Okay, do you have my... Well, I mean, Veran, you really don't seem that much, like, any different from last time. Uh, just did the exact same thing again. You'd think you would have tried to come up with something different. I never expected to be beaten by this boy. Yeah, I get that a lot. What happened? I feel as though I've been caught in a bad dream, as if pure evil had inhabited my body. There's a reason for that. What? I must leave at once. I see worry in your eyes. I should have done as I was told. Okay, well done. I thought I might possess you this time. Perhaps you have a different flavor from that fool Ralph. You've seen me like this before, but this is my true form. You'll regret making me show my true might. Whoa. I'll give you reasons to fear Veran, Sorceress of Shadows. Okay, Okay, these other links don't really seem to do anything other than copy my movements and get in the way. No, I turned into this thing again. Stop, I don't want to be this thing. Okay, there's lots of stuff. Okay. This should not have happened to me. Okay. Are you alright? You did it! Even I thought it was over this time, but Nehru was there. She can't always remain helpless. I'm going to train so I'll be able to protect Nehru on my own. Remain helpless? She's done far more than you've done, like, this entire adventure. Let him have his delusions. Okay. You've finally beaten Veran. Now the chaotic flows of time should return to normal. Shall we go back to the village? Yes, that sounds lovely. Maybe I'll actually be invited to the carnival this time. You won't get away so easily. Oh no. How cold of you to run off and leave me all alone. But my, aren't you courageous? You've spoiled all my plans. I hope to avoid revealing this vile shape. You'll pay for my humiliation with your life. Now it is your turn to taste despair. And the fear of death. I don't know. I feel like anybody in that form should feel despair. Like that is the form of the one who feels despair, not the person who's fighting that form. Oh. Okay, so what is this gonna be? Get her to land on a bomb? Or hit her head when it's out? Okay, let's hit her head when it's out. Ow. Oh. Okay. And then she turns into a giant bee. Oh, we have to do the whole fight again. Okay. We'll give it one more try. If I die this time, we'll then we'll put it off until next week, I think. Okay, yep. I'm a fool. You're gonna try the exact same thing that you tried last time when I beat you in Nehru's body. Blah blah. In fact, if we don't make it this time, I think what I'll end up doing next time is going and buying a potion. Because that would really be helpful. Okay. Ambi leaves. And we avoid getting captured by Veran. She turns into her true form, which is... I mean, it's a fairy thing. Fortunately, not quite as bad as the fairies from Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask. That would be the form to take if you really want people to fear you and despair. I guess it's a good thing I'm not giving her any ideas. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate that I'm going to be going into the last battle with just half a heart. Yeah, I think we're definitely going to end up pushing this off to next week and getting a potion. Neighbor, you don't happen to know any like healing magic or anything you could cast on me before we head down, do you? Because I kind of don't like where this is going. Nope. Okay, so then Link pushes them out of the way. A really mighty shove. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, that's a form we haven't even seen yet. So. Okay. So I think that's where we're going to end it tonight. Next week we'll make sure to go get the get a potion that I think will really be helpful there, so that when we die we'll be able to get our hearts back. And I think with a little preparation we'll actually be able to beat this game next week and start Oracle of Seasons. So with that, thank you for joining me tonight, and look forward to next time. Have a good one.